Uh, I'm still sick, by the way, but yeah, this, blah, 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 whatever. Moving on. And the reason for the long pauses, well, as I said, I've been sick. And I've had the stomach flu, and I've just been terribles, and I even had to go to the ER once. But I'm feeling better slowly. But once I found out this news, I had to get up and make this video and the one before. Uh, Sorry. And I'm still left stunned. Um, do I think that this is. Well, first of all, the news is basically this. On June 9th, Microsoft will sell a connectless Xbox One. They're no longer going to force Connect down everybody's throat, which means that developers are going to have to change their plans because it was originally thought that, since everybody's going to get a Connect, they're going to have to program for Connect. And a lot of their games had Connect options in it. But that was thrown away actually much earlier when Microsoft said you don't. Once you get the update, you don't need the Connect connected to your Xbox One anymore. And of course, people were, taking their Connect and disconnecting it. And these options have changed dramatically now. Uh, Xbox One, and I knew this was coming, and I'm not going to go bring up any past video or any of this, but I knew that Microsoft was going to sell an Connectless Xbox One without Connect, and I knew this was going to happen. We all saw this was going to happen. Microsoft has been getting pounded in the ass for their constant stupidity. Some people feel it's too little, too late. Somewhat they're right, and somewhat they're wrong. I don't want to defend Microsoft. Defending them is just, giving my pass with them. And everybody else who just says, well, you just missed about how mad they are. Now go out and do what we're supposed to do and buy an Xbox One. Buy it! You know what? Shut the fuck up. Especially you, Commodore. You're a broken record, and nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about anymore. Microsoft basically went back on their word. And some people do feel that way. And that's going to happen. Will it subside as the years go by? Yeah, it will. I don't know if Microsoft is ever going to beat the sales of PS4. Because according to many analysis out there, they say Xbox is going to beat Xbox One. They basically pulled this information out of their ass, and they say a bunch of ridiculous nonsense that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why? Because it's Xbox One, and people masturbate to Xbox because they need their Xbox. It's like breathing. You can't live without the Xbox. Basically, these analysts think that Xbox One is a necessity to living. I think these analysis people need to shut the fuck up. First of all, Sony has already caught up on certain features with their PlayStation 4. They got rid of that HDCP, and they have a video editing service on theirs. Do they still need some more work? Yes. But Sony has already been doing a good job, even though their TV market and their computer market has completely clusterfucked. Mainly because when Sony is selling off their VIOS, that a lot of people who's like, well, those Sony VIOS are crap anyway. But how dare you sell VIOS, Sony? I will gun you down and destroy you and all your children. You know what? Fuck off. First of all, Sony has a right to sell something that's not selling anymore. The reason why everybody is pissed is these groups of people called PC elitists. They don't want to admit that any type of PC hardware is failing, and Sony's Vials industry has completely and utterly failed. Accept it, morons. It's gone. But, that's just the way it is. One minute you're hating a product, but then you're hating the company for getting rid of that product. So they can make better headrooms. And as for Sony's money loss, it's still at least 20% lesser than it was the last time Sony was losing money on profits. Um, I can't remember his name, but he's the guy who introduced Morpheus. He's the guy who responsible for the 4Ks and all that. And everybody told Sony not to do this and told him not to do this, but the new head guy, and I'm sick as a shit dog, so basically he's the only one that's going around making Sony, turn in a profit, and he's basically getting rid of a lot of extra shit that's just not needed. And this is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Sony, in no big surprise to me, will drop out of the smart TV market, which they should have done a long time ago. They should have dropped out of it. In fact, the smart TV market is dead. Putting a hard drive inside your television set made no sense. Putting touchscreen to your TV made no sense. And now the rumors on Apple's television sets are dying because they thought they were going to have iOS on TV sets, which made no sense. And these same analysts who still don't understand that, the smart TV, the entire smart TV market failed, are the ones that are saying that Xbox One will outsell the PS4. And I have no faith in these morons. You get up there and say the smart TV market is going to be the greatest market of all time, and then Apple was going to get into it, and that it was going to explode. The only problem was, there are different sized television sets, but you were all thinking that everybody's going to go get 87-inch television sets. When that wasn't really the fucking case, because, I don't give a flying fuck about resolution, which is I'm still going to get Watch Dogs for PS4. Because, for lots of reasons, but, and for you resolution morons out there, try to understand that Watch Dogs for PS4's resolution is still higher than the resolution on the Xbox One. So, you're all idiots. Thank you for that one. But, yeah, keep saying the stupid shit you say. Well, now the resolution's lowered on the PS4. You gotta get the Xbox One version. It has a lesser resolution, but it doesn't have 1080p. What the fuck? You're not making any goddamn sense. And besides, it's not really resolutions. Most people look at graphics and stuff, which, is more important than resolutions. Making sure that there are no jagged edges onto the screen. Yeah, such fucking idiots. Really big ass fucking idiots. Of course, Microsoft still has one remaining problem, their hard drive problem. You still get a 500 gig hard drive with a minimum of like maybe 300 gigs hard drive left, after the operating system and all that other shit. And you can't really extend that hard drive without, voiding your warranty. That's still going to be a fucking problem. They're going to add a USB slot onto there. We put it in a USB hard drive. And they're doing the same to the PS4, but with PS4, you can already change out the hard drive, which is already even better than the Wii U. Of course, the Wii U, at least when they came out, it already allowed you to hook up external hard drives on there the moment that thing came out. We're still going through so many updates, and Sony has already gotten rid of their HTCP, which is the most important one right there for me. But yet, Microsoft still hasn't allowed external hard drive support at all. But we're getting a $399 console. It's going to be on par with PS4's price, which is still weaker than the PS4. It still is able to produce less graphics, less polygon counts, and less shader shells, which is not good for Microsoft. It's not good at all. And Titanfall did not become the system seller that Microsoft was hoping for. It did not do good. And you still get that whole television thing, cable box add-on still on there, which is also a useless feature next to the Kinect. Nobody's using it. Why? Because they'll just turn off the fucking Xbox and switch to the regular fucking cable like normal people do. And, of course, Microsoft did fix one massive mistake, a mistake that everybody has been bitching since year one, since, Sony has been doing this, Nintendo has been doing this, and every cell phone, pretty much there's about a billion other devices that allows you to do this. You know, allowing you to download Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all these other applications made by these other companies, and using them, well, kind of for free. You don't have to pay any external services like PlayStation Plus or Apple Plus to download them and to use them. And then, you got to get a Netflix account and all that shit. No, not like Microsoft used to. I'm saying used to because Microsoft just finally got rid. Starting June 9th, I believe, they're going to discontinue the whole requiring Xbox Gold to use these fucking should have been free from the beginning apps. So everyone who's been giving out this whole bullshit about you get what you pay for, remember that one, Samuel Tech Geek? You've been saying that throughout all your videos, but apparently you don't have the balls to talk about it now because, I've been too busy. Bullshit. But you've been saying for years, you get what you pay for. And that's what made Xbox Gold so much more better. Well, guess what? That's gone. Totally fucking gone. That excuse is no longer there. In fact, Xbox Gold has literally and slowly been becoming the duplicate to PSN. I fucking kid you not. But I'm still waiting, Sam. I'm still waiting for that. Oh, but you get what you pay for. But you won't make a video. You haven't made a video ever since Microsoft has been doing nothing but making an ass out of itself for the last couple of months. And, you just been hiding. But yeah, it happened. It finally fucking happened. And I told you Microsoft's going to dump this at some point. What did you tell me? They'll get rid of their quality if they do this. Bullshit. And that whole thing that Microsoft said afterwards, like they're going to have to take certain other services and put them behind the paywall and change certain things about their, even their games for gold. It's all a load of bullshit. It's been a load of bullshit. Microsoft, you're terrible liars. You've been terrible liars for years. Just like when you tried to string Internet Explorer into the Windows to get rid of Netscape. And, of course, you were found to be a monopoly after that. I mean, the entire trial fucking happened. So all that shit that people have been saying about Microsoft for all these years had turned out to be fucking true. Xbox Gold isn't really as great as everybody kept claiming it to be. Proof has already come out. And, of course, a connectless Xbox One just came out, which we all knew was going to happen. We all knew this was coming. And of course, there's still that problem with the hard drive and the hard drive space within the Xbox One. And if they don't fix that, their Xbox Ones are pretty fucked. Because that's a major fucking problem. But other than that, Microsoft fixed a lot of their problems, a lot of really big ones. And I think they're going to end up saying that. I think they're saving the hard drive problem for E3, which I think is going to be not a really good decision there. They should have come up with that news with everything else. Will this help Microsoft in the long run? Maybe. Will this hurt Sony? Most likely not. Sony's already so far in the lead, it's not even funny anymore. Do I think there'll be people, especially early adopters, who are pissed about this? Yeah, there are. But as I said, I don't know if this will hurt or help Microsoft. Mostly not look very good for them in certain areas because they have proven themselves an untrustworthy company before, and they did it again 4 or 5 different times with this new Xbox. Just one giant train wreck after another. See ya.